For my money, Teen Titans Go's brand of comedy is best suited when mocking those who criticize it. It's an FU to those who say you shouldn't be making what you want, and I totally approve. However, where I think Teen Titans Go shines the most, ironically enough, is when it deviates from its style, when the show experiments and tries to express a feeling different from the normal episodes. This deviation in style so heavily is why I love 40%, 40%, 20%. It creates a gaping hole in terms of genre in comparison to, well, any cartoon on these days. It's an emotional thrill ride through its experimental visuals, fun songwriting, and thematic elements. Speaking as someone who had to use a hype track just to get into the rhythm of this post, I can heavily relate to the central theme that music is a crutch. Cyborg continually becomes amped by the aesthetic qualities presented in the instrumentals and hype lyrical delivery. This track feels spacey and adventurous, the perfect thing to get you up and moving if you're into that kind of sci-fi-ish 80s stuff. It's hard to put into words how music makes us feel these things, but you know it when you see it. Music is more of an emotional experience, not always quantifiable in written terms, or at least by an inexperienced writer like me. When the music turns on for those sequences where Cyborg needs it, the art style of the show changes as well. Now the outlines are sketchy, with the characters looking very abrasive and bold. It reminds me of Motor City almost, but more psychedelic. Combine this with the trippy acidic color / world design, and you're getting a very unique experience. The music transitions to this style perfectly. The story is rather simple. Cyborg has to save his friends, but the package in which it's delivered creates a very memorable experience. The style is the substance. Watching Cyborg and company journey through this musical wonderland feels cathartic and emotionally rewarding. Again, it's not something best explained in written terms. This episode nails what I feel whenever I listen to a band similar to this in my mind's emotional eye. It's really cool to look at and listen to, so I like it. 40%, 40%, 20% is an episode that kind of explains itself, and thus there's nothing really to go in depth about. But it is very impressive for a show that I find so annoying to go in such a vastly different direction, and I really appreciate the creators for doing so. Well, that was my review of 40%, 40%, 20%. If you have a favorite Teen Titans Go episode, or if you have any particular thoughts about the show, let me know in the comments below, and in the meantime, check out my Steven Universe channel for analysis of the Steven Universe episodes episodically, or just random topics that I come up with. See you all later.